Buenas and welcome to Tribres Roofing. So today's project it's about skylight replacement in Hillsdale, Bergen County, New Jersey. Here we're going with our project. Okay, and we have our brand new Bilax deck mount skylight right here, and so the client took a look at the skylight and she really liked it, so that's all. And in the meantime we are on the beginning removing the shingles around the skylight. So that skylight is leaking, and that's the purpose why we are replacing this skylight. All right, so here we're going with our skylight replacement project. We are start removing the shingle around the skylight, and as I mentioned, this specific skylight, it will be like a unique and a special because when they install the skylight or the chimney, they seal it between. All right, so basic, and this is why it's leaking, because those people, whatever who did the flashing, they did incorrectly, and that is why it's leaking. So, but no problem. Tribres Roofing Company provides solution, and that's exactly what we are doing right here. So we're gonna remove the skylight, and of course we have to go all the way up to guarantee. Every single project is come with a labor guarantee. Once we complete the project, no more leaking, 100%. This is how it looks on the top section of the skylight. They applied a lot of flashing cement, but didn't stop the leak. So the leak was continued, and that's why finally they make a decision replacing the skylight. All right, so that's what we're doing. So we are removing all the existing flashing around the skylight. Now we have to remove a couple screws, and then we will remove the old skylight. All right, so that's what the work getting in this area. Okay, so at this point now we are start removing the old skylight. Here we going. Okay, so the skylight has been removed, and now we are taking down. All right, and now we have to start doing all the repairs. We cover the hole for the skylight. We use a garbage bag to seal, make sure no debris will go in. All right, so now we're gonna start working on the corner of the chimney. Step by step, we are going with our skylight replacement project. See the condition of the wood is in really bad condition, and as usual I mentioned, the problem is the flashing. So right here on this section of the skylight, we can see right here the flashing is gone. The flashing really in bad condition, as we see this one too. Okay, that was damaged already, simple, because it's old. So, and that's why it's leaking. You see right here. Okay, so that's why was leaking, because due to the flashing, and we can see all the damage caused those flashing. And when they did the roof, of course they replaced the roof, but they didn't replace the flashing, and that's why it was leaking. Simple. So that's why flashing very extremely important when we're talking skylight, chimney, or siding walls. Okay, so now we are removing the bad wood. Okay, so this is the condition of the plywood. We see really bad, and all this big problem, the beginning of the problem is those flashing, because those flashing fell. Okay, so this is the problem. So now we're gonna fix all this. Okay, so right now I'm just doing my inspection on this flashing, and we see this is aluminum step flashing, but this is like really over life. It was all like damaged due to the weather, and once this flashing fell, so that's due to the flashing. So that's why when we do like a new roof or whatever, we all the time we replace those step flashing, because if we don't replace, that happen. Okay, so it's important for every homeowners or business owner, when we're talking about new roof or a skylight or whatever, the flashing, it is really important. Okay, so this is the flashing make all the big damage. All right, so now we're gonna install new step flashing along the chimney. Okay, so after all the inspection and whatever we did it, now we are at the point where we start replacing the existing plywood. So we have our first new piece of plywood here, and we have to make another small one, and we are on continuing with our skylight replacement project. Okay, so after we did all the repairs, we replaced the wood. Now we are installing the eye shield on the base of the skylight all around. So here we're going with our eye shield installation around the skylight. That's it's just a double layer of protection, and that's usually what we do on every single project. Okay, so now it's coming our brand new skylight. Okay, so now we are ready with our skylight installation. Okay, so we have our brand new skylight installed. So now what we have to do, we have to align it, so make sure it's straight. So that's what it will be the next step. Okay, so as I mentioned, this specific skylight is deck mount. Okay, we do install deck mounts and curve mounts. So this one is a deck mount. So basic the skylight is finished already, so we don't have to build no frame, nothing. So yeah, but the curve mount, let's say personally I like more curve mounts, because next time you want to replace your skylight, it would be very easy, because we just take like the top section, and the base frame, it will stay. So yeah, now we are on the beginning with our shingle installation, and in the meantime we are preparing our flashing to be installed on the lower section of the skylight. All right, so this is how we'll do the flashing installation. Okay, and then this is the special flashing come from a factory. So our flashing would go under the rubber. Okay, so as I mentioned, our flashing come from factory, build it in one single piece, and it go all the way up, and our the rubber build it with the skylight is go over the flashing. So let's say any wall will come on this point, it will go over this rubber, and then over the flashing, done. Okay, so and then we are going to install aluminum, step flashing and shingle all the way into the top section of the skylight. Okay, and we are ongoing with our project. So we have our shingle, we install shingle and flashing. Okay, so that's how we do step by step. All right, so after we install our shingle, we implement a few nails and then we will install another step flashing. All right, and then we will secure our step flashing, install another shingle, and then we implement some ice shield, and then on top of the ice shield we install another step flashing, and then we will install another shingle. So that's the right way to do the flashing around the skylight, and this will guarantee will be no leaking experience and quality what we provide. All right, so here we go with another shingle. We have to do some trimming. All right, so right now we are figure out how we're gonna do our flashing the top section, because this is the special flashing come from factory. Okay, it will go on this section, and so we're gonna figure that out how we're gonna do. Okay, and on this section of the chimney corner, we are install our flex corner around the chimney, so it's fit perfect. And the most important thing, it will prevent no water will get into the house. So that's how it looks, our flex corner flashing, and it's sit over the step flashing. All right, and over that we install another piece of ice shield, double layer protection. All right, so that's how it looks. All right, so after we install our flex corner flashing, now we are installing the special flashing for the skylight, build it in one single piece. All right, and it looks nice and clean, perfect, so no leaking. Okay, so our flashing installed permanently, secure, nice and clean.
Next, flashing.
All right, so the last step, we will install the shingle. Yeah, that's how skylight project has to be done, and that's the only way it's guarantee no leaking. Okay, and we are ongoing with our project. So if you guys remember, in this specific section the flashing was in terrible condition, was all rusted, and that's where the water was getting in, and so now we are installing new flashing. Okay, and of course all this wall will get new aluminum flashing. Okay, and we are going with our project. So right here we are installing another flashing. Okay, good to go, and then we have to install another shingle. When we're talking flashing, it will be the same way around the chimney, skylight, or wall flashing. Flashing and shingle into it get to the end. Okay, fits perfect, and we install a couple nails and good to go. Okay, our skylight is installed and finished, and we install new flashing along the this wall, and the T-back is installed already, and now we're just waiting for the siding panel for to cover this wall. Okay, after all the repairs what we did it, and we did install all new flashing along the wall, and then reinstall the T-back, and now we are reinstalling the panel back in place, and good to go, no more leaking, guarantee 100%. Okay, so after all the intensive repair we did it, this is the final project. we did brand new step flashing along the wall, and we reinstalled the siding panel, and we have our brand new skylight. So right now we're just looking around and doing some small detail, but this is how looks our skylight, nice and clean. Final project, our skylight is installed, and we put all the siding panel back in place, and we reseal. So this is the final project, the skylight replacement. All right, so another project completed by a Three Brothers Roofing Company. See you guys next time. Chop chop.